Good morning, everybody. It is September 5th for me. I am here. I want to give you my thoughts on the direct that we got yesterday, the trailer stuff that we got, and I don't know. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We'll turn this on. I know you guys can't really see my face and everything, but like it's fine. We got two new Pokemon here, Krema Rant and Polti. And why don't we start with Krema Rant, because I don't know. I don't know what to think about this Pokemon here. I think its ability Gulp Missile is really cool. But otherwise, I don't know what to think about it. I mean, like, the fact that it's going to be using Surf just to be able to use this ability kind of sucks, in my opinion. Just because, like, it's only triggered through Surf or Dive. The one thing that I ask, do we know what type of damage this is going to give? Is it going to give, like, just the 3 question marks damage? Or is it going to give, like, water type damage? Because that was the one thing that came through my mind while watching the trailers, because if you use Surf, sure, that's great, but we saw Sudowoodo get hit. Does that mean that it's giving out water type damage, or is it giving out, like, strict damage? So that's going to be one thing to keep in mind, I think, just because, I mean, that would be cool. But the other thing that I thought was interesting is, what is this thing here? I can't highlight it, but this little Pokemon here, what is it? Is it going to be like its own Pokemon, potentially? We don't know. So I'm very interested to see what this is going to do. But no, I think Krema Rant looks very, it looks interesting. I don't know how its stats are going to line up with it, but it looks really, I know this term is old, but it's super derpy. And I don't exactly know what to think about this Pokemon, if I'm going to be completely honest. I do think it looks interesting, though. It looks very, very interesting to me. And we'll move on to Polti, guys, now. I love that. The black tea Pokemon kills me. But, I think this is really cool. I like the idea of, like, a haunted teapot. I think that's cool. But let me tell you guys, this thing needs to evolve. You can see its base HP, or its HP of 126. Yeah, that's not a good thing. Because, like, I mean, at level 50, we're assuming this thing has, like, say, perfect high EVs and everything. It's not a very high HP in comparison. I would want to say that it lines up around Cofagrigus'. Actually, we can actually check that real quick. Just thinking about that. That's maybe, what, 128? 150? HP. Scrolling down to the lowest, and I want to say that would line up more with, okay, why don't we say for Mantis, put this down to 50. Maybe a little more, so maybe around base 50, 45 HP. See if we can get that, actually. Let's see. I mean, like, I'm sorry for me being a little bit quieter. My roommate's asleep, so I don't want to wake her up, because that would be kind of a dick move. But yeah, maybe around 45, maybe have about base 44 HP. And that's obviously assuming that all the IVs are perfect and everything. So that low of an HP stat I hope this thing has really good stats otherwise. Its ability in weak armor, I think, is interesting. I don't know how to feel about it, to be perfectly honest. I was really hoping that this thing would either be Ghost Rock, to be perfectly honest, just because the whole teapot aspect of it, or Ghost Steel. I thought would have been really, really cool to tack on weak armor with. It would have been very, very fun to see. I don't pests for hotels and restaurants. No shit. But this looks very interesting. I don't know if this thing's going to evolve. I want it to. Like one more stage, kind of like what Yamask did, in a sense. I think would be very good for this Pokemon. Maybe get a little bit more HP, a little bit more bulk potentially. Maybe lose the teapot. But I really like this. I like its design a lot, surprisingly. Krema Rant, I think, is the exception. I think it just looks super derpy, and reminds me of like a Pelipper that's just skinny with no pelican like beak. But that's kind of what it reminds me of. Whereas Poltergeist is very original. We've never seen this. We've never seen anything like this before. I mean, unless you're gonna sit there and argue for Rotom. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit there and argue that, but no, I think this Pokemon is really, really cool, and I really cannot wait to use this Pokemon in Sword and Shield. I'm very, very excited about it. But the biggest thing for me, I want to see if it's here. Yes, to me was camping with your Pokemon. Secret bases are basically back, people. Secret bases. I'm sorry, I love this picture of the Corviknight. With the Krema Rant there being like, bro, what? Yeah, no, I really, really like this. You can camp anywhere, anytime, and you basically have a secret base, which I really like. The curry aspect of it, I think, is very, very cool. Because I'm not going to say anything, but this could be a way for, if Milotic is in the game, then this could be a way to evolve Feebas into Milotic, which would be interesting. But this is really cool. It's kind of like, to me, reminds me of doing the whole like berry, like making the Pokeblocks in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, which I'm very, very remembrant of, because those were some of my favorite games growing up, and still one of my favorite generations to this date, just based on nostalgia. But I really think that this will be interesting. I like how there's like an actual recipe book. I can also appreciate like the class, like the taste rating system to it. I don't know if I can scroll in and see the image there, but oh, that's not exactly what I was looking for there, but no, I think that's going to be very interesting to see in this, and I think that, and I'll get to the whole alchemy aspect in a second, but I am a huge fan of basically everything we've seen so far in Sword and Shield. I mean, everything to me has been very creative. And I mean, arguably you can sit there and say, oh, well, camping with your Pokemon's not like that creative. And I mean, to me, it's just like you're taking secret bases and you're making it like an on-the-go type thing, and I love that. I also really like how basically what they're doing is taking a lot of things from previous generations and reusing them, or not, they're reusing the idea and the concept, but they're now remaking it, and I love that. I love this whole camping idea. I'm very, very excited for it. I think that the whole like Poffin / Poke Block coming back just in a different way is really, really cool. But now let's talk about this whole alchemy having different forms thing. It's interesting. I think it's cool. I mean, when I saw it green, I immediately thought it was shiny, and I thought Game Freak had messed up and we had seen our first shiny Pokemon. And then they said, oh, well, it can actually have different forms. I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. I mean, like, it's interesting. It's basically the new Flabébé of this generation almost. Because, like, Flabébé did basically the same thing. You have, like, orange, white, blue, pink, yellow as well. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's nothing too crazy to me. I think that each one looks kind of cool. I think blue would probably be my preferred color, just because I enjoy the color blue. But I'd still catch all of them and just kind of breed them for whoever wants like a specific color. But I think it's really cool, honestly. I don't think it'll change anything. I think the interesting thing would be if they had like a signature move based on the color that they were. Obviously, we don't know if that's the case or not yet, but if it does, I think that would be a very, very cool aspect to this that I don't think anybody's expecting at this point. Because, I mean, like, if green got like, I don't know, like Dazzling Gleam or something like that, or not Dazzling Gleam, like a grass type attack. The blue one got like a water type attack. I think that would be really, really cool. And the last thing that we are going to talk about is the customization. When I saw this, I'm pretty sure we all knew that customization was coming back. Like, we've gotten so used to customization at this point that if we didn't have it, it would have been an absolute shock. But oh my god, I love this. This was probably the most exciting thing for me in this game, or in that trailer. Oh my god, there's everything. You can change your eye color, your hair color, your hairstyle. You can basically buy anything you want. I love it. I absolutely adore this. You can change almost everything about your character, and I like it because I think my problem with X and Y, just as an example, was everything was very similar. Like, there was a decent variety, but there wasn't like in the whole like, there was a lot of everybody could wear like the same style, and I mean, like, that's up to everybody else, but it seemed too easy. And there were certain things, like when it came to wearing like a hat, I didn't like a lot of the accessories that they put on it, so I'm really hoping those don't come back. But being able to now customize my character to literally the way I want, I love. And even in Sun and Moon, I really I like the customization. I didn't like how really expensive it got. So I'm really hoping that if it stays around like these prices, maybe goes up to the 10s, that would be better. Because buying all the clothes in Sun and Moon was ridiculous. And it's not even like I would go around and just be like, no, I want to keep this style. No, I really didn't enjoy that. I also really enjoy the entire, like, the whole down here where we can see like, oh, you can change your eye color, which is great, right? Like, you can change your hair color, your eye color to, is that your hair color or something? I can't tell right now, but Like, you have so many cool hairstyles to choose from. You can change the color of your hair, the thickness of your eyebrows. Like, everything is now going towards what you want to portray your character as. And I really, really, really like that, because it's now actually letting people be unique, right? And especially when it comes to our trainer card, we can now look exactly the way we want to look. Right, so let's just say I want it to look like this guy. I don't, but let's just hypothetically say that. I love it. This is awesome. I really cannot wait for this game to come out at this point now. I can't wait. Honestly, I cannot wait. I am way, way, way hyped. I know it doesn't sound like that in my voice right now because I'm trying to be quiet, but I am beyond hyped. And there is one more thing that I want to show you guys. If you guys haven't seen it, Joe Merrick tweeted this, actually. Wasn't too long ago. It's just Joe Merrick. There we go. Joe Merrick tweeted this like not that long ago. There he is. If you scroll in, I guess not in, but you can see Impidimp there. It is real. Just hasn't been revealed yet. And I get the feeling it's going to be one of those Pokemon that's going to be revealed later in the games, or in the trailers and everything. I think that they want people to know it's there, but they're just gonna tease us with it. I think that's really interesting, but really cool. But no, again, I'm very excited for these games. I am way too hyped. It's kind of ridiculous how hyped I am. Again, I don't think I've been this hyped for a game in forever. Like I am beyond hyped. Like, I am really ready for this game to come out. I cannot wait any longer for November to come out, or for November to come out. For November to come. I mean, this game just looks beautiful. I'm beyond excited. Again, they're getting like these two Pokemon, Krema Rant and I almost said the Neti Pot, Poltegeist. I'm really excited. This is something that I like. Getting a teapot Pokemon, I think, has been something that we've, like, especially in a London setting, we were going to get this, and I think everybody was kind of predicting it, or something like this to come out. So I'm excited for that, and how unique this is. And then even Krema Rant. I mean, this is a very unique Pokemon with a very unique ability. And honestly, folks, can we not just say that for right now, we've gotten a lot of really original Pokemon? I mean, we've never seen a Pokemon like Eldegoss or Gossifleur. We've never gotten Pokemon like Corviknight. We've never gotten a Pokemon like Yamper, or Roly-Poly, or Duraludon. Or like the Zigzagoons, the Galarian Zigzagoon line. Morpeko. We've never gotten this unique bunch. And I know the best comparison we can go to is Generation 5 versus Generation 1. There were a lot of huge comparisons with it. But I love this. I love how unique everything is. And I really cannot wait to see what else is going to come out. Even Impidimp, which hasn't been released or revealed yet, but it's very unique. We've never seen anything like it. So again, I'm very excited. I don't even know how to put it all into words, but when I watch it, and I wanted to stream it last night. I really did. I wanted to stream my reaction. But what happened was I had a football game last night, so I couldn't, and it started at 7. And so I needed to get ready for that and leave by at least 6:30, and by that point, it would have probably been late, and I really wanted to get into my full reaction to the games. So I'm very excited for this game to come out. Very excited for everything to be announced. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys are thinking as well about all of these Pokemon that we've seen. We've seen what, like 8, 16? We've seen 21 Pokemon. That's not bad. It's pretty good. We've seen a lot of interesting mechanics. Let me know about in the comment section down below what you guys are thinking about Krema Rant and Poltergeist, as well as how you guys feel about the whole camping and new character customization as well. So I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I gotta go to class soon. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.